Fancy split screen. Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. Today I am going to make a card inspired by my grandkitty Franklin. Gonna make the card, gonna give it to my daughter as if it were coming from him. That card project coming up next. Today I am going to make something with this adorable die set, which is called Potted Pets. And I don't know if you've been following me on social media lately, but I have a grandkitty, and so I want to make a pot out of the pet now. But I want to make sure that I do this so that it looks like my cat. Okay, didn't you notice? Not my cat. That's Franklin. He's a little blown out right there, but that's Franklin. And so I want to try to make this look like Franklin. I'm not 100% sure how to do the face, but I'm going to get set up. Well, I think you know what? I'm going to start out easy. I'm going to do my greenery first, right? Do my greens, and then I'm going to get all the little pieces cut out for his face. So let's get started with simple ink blending, shall we? The first thing I'm going to do is create a background. Just enough to incorporate the greenery with this color sprout. And once I get this die cut out, then I'm going to add the detail with a smaller brush. And this is just a scrap that I had because I'm trying to reach into my scrap drawer more. Let's do a little more here, like this. So we'll cut first, right? We'll ink blend and then cut. So we get a nice wash of green. I could have done this on green cardstock too, but I just, I don't do a lot of coloring of my own cuts a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and just really quickly run that through my die cut machine. Okay, and now I have, let me get where's my little soft nib tip? I like the score tool on this for popping out the plant. Now that we have this here, we can add a little detail. And actually, you know what? I could have just left it in here. I don't even know why I took it out, because this would be a nice way to kind of create something to hold it. Now this is from Waffle Flower Crafts, and this is a small shader. And I'm going to grab my Fairway ink, which is a darker green. And this is such a little brush. Isn't this cute? Just little, right? I'm going to tap some here so it's not, get in there. I think it can stay there. And I'm just going to kind of go like that, like this. Just bring some up onto each leaf. I don't even know. Actually, I should do it on here. I think it'll be nice just to give a little dimension. Come on up here like that. I'll just kind of come to the undersides, and I'll pick it up from here. Again, just to kind of add some dimension. I'm tapping it off just so that it doesn't come in too blobby, right? All right, now let's see how that looks. Okay, now once that dries, it'll just have a little bit more variegation. I guess I didn't need to, I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of fun to keep it in there, but you can also just kind of potch a little here too. And you can use the edge of the brush too to kind of, just create some of that. I think that looks nice. All right, I'm going to set this aside so that it can dry. So I went ahead and cut out a nose and the ears, and that is out of new pink lemonade cardstock from Concord and Ninth. The top little, pointy things, that is a mushroom from Concord and Ninth. Those are the eyes. I don't know. I haven't decided this yet, but I do know because, let's look at the cat again. He's got a lot of this around his face, right? He's very, I've got to come in on top of his head. So I think, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to take this color. This is Flannel from Simon Says Stamp. Oh, I don't know why that's, I think I had a pigment ink on there. Hold on here. Let me see if that's coming out gray. Oh, that's pretty gray. And that does kind of look like Franklin. I don't know. He might need to be darker though. Let's see what this looks like. This is the Earl. Ooh, you know what? Let's see. Is he more Earl? I think he's multi-layered. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start out with a little flannel. Okay, like that. And I don't know why it's swirling on there. I think I am just going to tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to come in up here just from the sides and at the top, because this is going to give me at least what feels like his face. And I hope this works, because I'm going to give this to my daughter. It's her cat. It's not my cat. You know what I mean? It's not my cat. I love this cat, but he's not my cat. Okay. Coming in, blending, blending, like that. Now, let's get a little of the darker and just wipe that off. And actually, do I want to use a small? No, I'm going to keep using this little brush. I like these. Okay. Then let's just go a little darker on the sides like that. Okay. A little darker on the sides. Oh, completely out of the picture. You know, I think that's, you got to get in. You got to get in and be around his face. Okay. Because that's, well, that's what Frankie looks like, I think. All right. Okay. Now, that's a nice bit of shading. Now I'm going to just let this dry for a second so I can glue in some of these other pieces. I'll get this cleaned up and then we'll add more of the face. All right, so we're going to start out here with a little liquid glue. Let's get that going first over there. There we go. And I'm going to put it right here in the middle so that I can put down. There's the little indentations that show you where they're supposed to go, which is nice because then you can actually see what you're doing. Pick that up and pop that right there. Oh, so cute. Pick it up, pop. Right. And same thing here. Pick that, come here, pick that up, pop it right into that place and shift that a little. So there's his little top things. I guess I can push that over a tiny bit. There we go. That's why we like our liquid glue. Now for the nose, again, you can see it on the piece, the little areas. You just can't really see it where you're looking, meaning you, but I'm getting enough glue on there for the cute little face. Well, the nose and mouth. And that is cute because Frankie does have a nice pink. He has a cute little pink face. Or nose. There's that. But here's what well, no, then we have his ears, little ear triangles. Those will be easy. He does have little pinks on the inside. Okay, so those go there. I want to make sure I've got this going the right way. I think that looks right. And pop you in there. Gonna flip that over. You can tell which side is the right side usually. Oh, now I can't tell which way it goes up. There we go. Like that? Yes. And you in there. That is so cute. Now here's the thing. His eyes, how do we do this? I mean, if you were doing their true eyes, right, it would just look like crazy eyes. So that's what I wonder. Do we want to do the green, right? But see, no, I think that's wrong. I think it's much more of a yellow. And then would I do little blacks on the inside? Or, that looks like he's a zombie. Hold on just a second. Okay, just went on the website. Sometimes I do that. These are the cheeks. So he can't have black cheeks. He's got to have pink cheeks. Hold tight. Let me cut a few more things. Okay, nothing like, reading the directions to figure out where everything goes. Although now the eyes, they do go out like really far. So I can't give Frankie green eyes. He's going to look, he'll just look like a zombie. So how about if we do those like that? I mean, that's about as close to him as we're going to get. So let me get these out of the way. I should have looked at that first. It didn't make sense, but all right. My daughter will know what I'm trying to do here, right? She'll know it's her pet. All right. Oh, get that on there and press you over. Like that. Actually, I got a little extra glue on there. Let's wipe that away. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, good. And little glue over here. That's better. Make sure the die cut's facing the right way. And get that in there. Right, press that. I'm actually going to try to get some of that glue off by doing that. There we go. All right, now honestly, he wouldn't need the rosy cheeks, but they are very cute. So let's just put them right underneath like that. And that. That was a little low, but I think we'll be fine. Rosy cheek. Rosy cheek. That. All right. I'm going to put a little brick on this. I'm not going to give him zombie eyes. And press. All right. So now I have a cute little potted plant that just looks like that. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Okay. I got to figure out what the grading's going to be. Hold tight. I decided to make 3 little flowers too from the same set. And this is the same pink lemonade. And in the center, I went ahead and cut little tiny centers of honeysuckle, which in the Concord and 9th line is the buddy color. So picking you up. Oh, come on, don't stick to my mat. My mat's so sticky, nothing wants to pick up. There you go. Okay. Boop. And get you there. I just came up with an idea for the greeting, and because this is a card for Frankie's mama, I have a die that says "Love you, Mama." I think she'll appreciate it. Let me grab that die cut. This is the die. It has a shadow layer, but I don't think I would use the shadow layer. And actually, maybe having it in pink, or would we want to have it above the plant? I don't know. But I do think if this was in pink lemonade, that would be a really cute tie-in. So let me grab a piece of that, cut a few out, and I'll glue some together for dimension. So I'm going to put this on a white note card, and it's going to be a horizontal setup. So this will score at 4 1/4. Okay. And it will fold down to be a landscape USA 2. I'll give that a nice press with my Teflon bone folder. I don't think I'm going to add a matte layer to this. Oh, did I just get nail polish on there? Well, I guess oh, my cardstock actually looks kind of dirty. Let me use the other one. Tape this closed, and I'm going to show you what I did. I wanted to go horizontal because I realized once I started playing with this that this is big. And here's what I did. I put regular size foam squares on the cat head, the pot, and then I put thinner foam squares on the bottom. So what I'm going to do, I think, is a little card like this, and I may even just, oh, I should have taken that one off. Hold on a second. I just got another idea. I'm going to slip this off, this leaf, because that is where I'm going to slide under my little loopy "Love you, Mama." And then I'll put my little flowers on. So let's get the cat head placed. No, let's get the leaves placed first. This does need to be off to the side. And actually, I'm just going to hold this in place with a magnet because sometimes that really does help. Okay. Top to bottom, side to side. Let's get these backers off. I put one on every leaf except that one. Okay. Right. Now let's pick this up. And actually, I can pick it up right here on the one that has no glue. And just very quickly put that little bead on each one for a little wiggle room. There we go. I'm just doing kind of a little strip. Okay. And now I'm going to move that just a little bit out of the way so that I can gently figure out my cat head, slide that there because cat head's going to come up on top of it. But I think that, yeah, I think that looks great. Okay, so pop, 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 so that those stay down. Okay, now get the backers off of Franklin's little head. Okay, and again, little bead, bead, bead. I could bring in my ruler, and all you have to do is just cover up the pot part like that. I'll bring you here. Yeah, that looks straight. Okay, great. And now for the flowers, I feel like, honestly, I feel like they could just go wherever. I think one is naturally going to go here because there's plenty of space. Well, maybe I can pick that up with a stick. Yeah, right? You got one there. Oh, that's cute there. Look at that. Kind of rotate it a little. Up over here, maybe. Oh, I like that there. You know what I mean? Because then that's a little bit closer. Maybe? I don't know. I'll do one more up here. Like that. I'll do that one next. Okay. Very cute. Yeah, I think one down here would be sweet. Because then we're going to float our title in there too. Okay. Just a couple together like that. Just, you know, we just got some flowers. They're just growing. And now all I need to do is figure out the placement for Love You Mama. I wonder if I could loop it over. Could I loop it over? Like that. Hello? Is that kind of adorable? No. Well, no. We're gonna let go. Let go of the leaf. Come on. There we go. No, we're just gonna Love You Mama nicely in like that. All right, let's put our glue on. I think that's getting close, right? Most of that's on there. And again, we're gonna have the Love You right in there, and it will nestle in with our greeting like that. Actually, I think that's really cute. Love You, Mama. Okay, let me put a little brick on it like that. We'll let that adhere. You know, if I had ink that I felt was non-toxic, I might put a little paw print on there. I don't know if I have a paw print. I might. I'd have to go digging through all of my stamps, but I actually think that it's really sweet. And I don't even know if I need anything else on here. I mean, I could do a couple more flowers. Let me make two more actually. Actually, you know what I have here? I do have different colored flowers that I did with the other, well, because I had to cut them all out at once. Where did the center go? I just had one here. But maybe, I mean, that's actually kind of cute. I just need to find one more center over here. All right, I could fill out the rest of the card with a few. You know what, though? That actually doesn't work. I think it would, if I'm going to do 5 flowers, I think it has to be all the pink. So I actually think I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm overthinking this, and that means I got to do it. So I'm going to do it. These are Studio Katia Majestic Confetti, all the same size. And boop, boop, 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Boop, boop, and boop. And that is, oh, I got a little extra glue there. That is my finished card project. So, you know, let's see. Let's see. Frankie? I mean, I think she's going to get the idea. Thanks so much for watching today. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. If you're a fan of the critters, here are 2 more videos you might want to check out, and I will see you in those clips.